Today's Timeless Tarot reading is for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is going to be your month ahead forecast. This is a general reading, so anything can come up. Be sure to check out your career and love forecast as well here on Moonstrology Tarot. In a moment, I am going to go ahead and fast forward your reading as I pull out all of your cards for time purposes and your convenience. And then I will be back to start your full in-depth reading. All right, Aries, hopefully you can see all these cards. Let's go ahead and get straight into your reading. Kind of a general overview, Aries. This month ahead looks like a major turning point. I see this powerful, energetic shift happening. And we're going to start over here with this hat, tea leaf, fortune telling card, and this says that you're stepping into a brand new role. Okay, so there's going to be some type of significant change. Now here's the thing, Aries, it's kind of like this ready or not energy. For some of you, this might feel a little unexpected or the timing might feel off. But let's talk about your animal, spirit animals. We have number 2 with the Antelope Spirit animal that says life is speeding up. We have number 52, 5 plus 2 is 7, with the Beetle Spirit, and it says magic works through you. Both of these cards together give me the sense that this is all about divine timing, okay? So I have the beetle over here, which is signifying the need to trust your intuition, Aries, and to be open to the signs and synchronicities that are all around you. And then the antelope over here, this is about momentum. I feel like things are kind of clearing up. If you have felt in the past that you've been in a little bit of a fog and maybe that mental clarity just wasn't like coming in, or maybe there was a lack of focus. This feels like it's starting to fall into place. What I'm hearing for you, Aries, is to stay flexible, okay, and be ready for action, okay? And I want to go back to this hat card here just really quickly. I feel like when it says role, this could be referencing your career, but it can also be like a life role. Maybe you have like a new title, a mom, a grandma, a spouse, something like that. But definitely it could be in career. Maybe you're moving up in career. Maybe you're taking another position or a whole another like job position. Just keep that in mind. But sometimes this hat can just really represent a reinvention of yourself. You yourself, Aries, could feel like you're changing a lot and you're changing very quickly. And again, you may not understand the timing. So that's something that I just want to kind of get a little clear on for you. We have the caterpillar. Okay, we all know what comes after the caterpillar, which is a butterfly. We do have the death card here, so major shifts, major transformations happening for you. This says things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So obviously there's still this energy of you feeling like you're in a cocoon, which if you think about it, that kind of feels like dark and lonely, but there's a lot of work being done during that process. And so you're being reminded today in this reading that this is just a phase. It's more of a pause. We have this 8 of Wands. It's going in reverse, so it feels very slow. We also have the Devil card here. Feels like very restricted at the same time, but this is in preparation of what is to come, okay? I feel like this is past energy, but I think that you still might feel that at times throughout the month ahead. But you have a lot of growing to do, and you are changing inside and out. Let's talk about this trio right here. We have prosperity, empowerment, and willpower. So to sum this all up, this is definitely an alignment energy. I think you're getting little glimpse into what is coming, again, with the antelope and this hat, like you feel the change. So this is you aligning your energy. I think that you feel really in your element. It feels like a little bit of a challenge, but kind of like a lax challenge, I guess, is how I would describe it. And that determined and focused energy is coming back into the picture. And I think ultimately this has been a process, and that's kind of been your vibe. Like you're not giving up easily, Aries. And you just have this inner sense of knowing and belief that everything is about to pay off. So I feel like this month ahead is you kind of staying in that energy, and it feels like it's picking up significantly. So let's talk about your tarot cards in general. Love, love, love the star card energy. And I think overall, what I see so far is you embracing a transition in this month ahead. Okay, you're shedding some old versions and identity of yourself and old limited beliefs, and you're stepping into a new era here. So let's go back to the star card. Renewal energy. Okay, you've been through a long, long cycle, which we have over here with the caterpillar, and you've been tested a few times here. This card is renewing your energy, this empowerment, this willpower. Okay, you're focused on prosperity here. And the star card represents the light that's entering this darkness phase, the cocoon phase, okay? So you're starting to open up, but I wouldn't say in the next 30 days, like, oh, everything's going to happen and you're this butterfly. No, you're still transitioning here. This talks about the healed version of yourself. This talks about feeling recentered and grounded. And I think most importantly, Aries, you're going to start dreaming again. That spark and hope is really returning to you. And that's giving you this momentum, and that's shifting things for you. We also have the King of Wands, and this is stepping into your power, something that you're passionate about. I really feel this energy of focus. You can see the King of Wands is looking at the star energy. So there is a layer of determination here. I feel leadership too. Okay, so going back to this hat, you're going to be in a position of authority of some sort, whether that is in a career position. A lot of times the King of Wands can represent an entrepreneur energy, but overall, like, this can still be someone that plays a caregiving role. But either way, I think that this is action. This is your building phase. This is your comeback energy, okay? This empowerment, this willpower. You can see clearly now exactly what you want. So you could find yourself in the next month ahead really laying out goals, like writing them down on a piece of paper. We do have the number 2 up here, which is kind of that planning, okay? And it could just really feel like, wow, the timing is right now, okay? We do have the Devil in reverse and the 8 of Wands. I think this can have 2 meanings, so take it as it resonates. Devil in reverse can be the unwillingness to let go, not wanting to change. There could be an energy that kind of feels like it's keeping you in the past here, Aries. So I think that the challenge that you might face this month is breaking free, okay? These 8 of Wands could be representing energy from the past, okay? Limited beliefs. And I also feel like you could feel like communication is off, or You may go to start something and it doesn't happen like as fast as you want it to happen. So not to call you out, Aries, but I also just heard like you have to hold your horses. It's coming, okay? Remember, divine timing. So I think you're being asked to kind of loosen up and feel a little free. Use your fire energy here for the right purposes, okay? But I feel like this is really talking about that you've learned some lessons and it's time to move on, okay? I feel like there's bursts of energy happening here, but there's also times where you may need to pull back, okay? So keep that in mind. I think this could be a positive aspect where you're letting go of these old limited beliefs, you're loosening up. But I think it can also be a challenge from the perspective of you may not, it's hard to let go of something. It's really hard when it's been a part of our identity for so long. But I think the confirmation is here, Aries, with this Death card. This is transformation, okay? This is an ending and a new beginning. And I really think that this has to do with the dying of this old energy or this old version of you. And you're stepping into a more prosperous time, okay? But again, trusting the timing is really important. To sum up your reading, Aries, I feel like this is the rise of the Phoenix. This is a next chapter unveiling itself to you. That is the end of your reading. I hope that it helped. Feel free to check out your career reading or your love reading. All of the readings on our channel are timeless. Feel free to join our community as I post weekly videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.